Hi folks, thanks for tuning in and welcome back again. I have two beautiful knives to share with you. These are two new knives that I added to my inventory. And what you're looking at here is a pair of Bravo EDC knives. The one on the bottom has a drop point design and this one has a swedge grind. They're gorgeous knives. They are a pared down version of the Bravo 1. I would argue that they're closer to the Gunny and even smaller yet. But these knives come with or without ramp. They come in the Burl Elmax steel, which is what these knives are, and they also come in A2 tool steel. So I'll talk about them. I'll talk about the specs a little bit, and then I'll try to bring in a little tighter so you can get a better look at them. But let's start with this one here, and what you're looking at here is a white linen with Mosaic pins. It has a lanyard tube in the back and red liners. Here's the other side of the knife, and you can see the modest drop point right here. And some quick numbers on this knife: it's 7.1 inches overall, or 18 centimeters, and the blade is coming in at 3.3 inches, or 8.3 centimeters. It does have a pretty hefty spine on it for a small knife. There you go, right there, pretty robust. That's coming in at 0.125 or 3.1 millimeters. And this knife weighs 3 ounces or 85 grams. Will accommodate 4 fingers. Just a little bit of the hand hanging off, not too much though. I could choke up on this knife all the way to the tip. And let me give you a closer shot right there. There we go. So once again, this one is in the Burl Elmax stainless steel, but they also come in a carbon steel. With or without ramps, I prefer a smooth spine. Now as far as the sheath, it didn't come with anything fancy. This is it here. This is how the knife fits in here. And I've been carrying this one since about Christmas or so. Belt loop on the back, and it can be carried vertically, or if you utilize this little slot here, you can get more of a cant on it. I think they could have trimmed this down a little bit more and added a flap up here with a snap, and that would be a better option for me to wear with jeans. And if you're wearing it around the farm or out in the field, it gives you a little more security. Perhaps I'll send it out one day to have a custom one made up. But once again, this is the sheath it came with. And there's the belt loop on the back. And I would say you could easily get a 2-inch belt through there, no problem. So I'll set this one down, and then we'll talk about the other one, because it's a real beauty. Specs are the same. Grind is slightly different. This one has a swedge grind, and obviously what you get with that is a more refined point for delicate work, for slicing, and I would even argue for piercing. So this one has a more refined point, and let me show you what I'm talking about. And there you go. There's a good comparison. So obviously if you wanted a more robust point, the drop point or the standard grind would be a better option. If you wanted something for more refined work, perhaps you may want to opt for the swedge grind. Swedge grind looks really sharp. And this wood here is a Rosewood Burl with Mosaic pins, red liners, And as you can see, it's very beautiful. They did a very nice job on this knife. And I would say this one's a little more comfortable than the other one. It just feels nice holding natural wood. And I'll show them side by side. There you go. And I'll give you a quick shot of the other side as well. And there you go. And there's those handles up close. So I wanted to share these two new knives with y'all for those that are interested in smaller fixed EDC knives as options as opposed to carrying a folding knife. Like I said, these are really a pared down version of the Bravo 1, but they're even smaller than the Gunny and lighter. And let me see if I can bring you in a little closer here so you can check them out. And there you go. Once again, two Bravo EDC knives, fixed blades, Burl or Elmax. This one has a drop point design. The white one, which I think looks great. I like those white handles. And the one on top is Rosewood Burl, and it has a more refined point with the swedge grind. Thanks for tuning in, and see you all next time.